where I'm going to do a new Master League, but I am going to play. But I want a challenge, so yeah, I'll go regular. It's Japan in this. What other European teams are in here? Jesus, Kai Havertz. Jesus. He must have been really young in this team. Schalke. What about the Thomas Tuchel that is or was it West Ham? Chuba Akpom. Just looking at somebody. Daniel Podence, he was at Wolverhampton Wanderers, if I remember correctly. Malmo. But yeah, I think I kind of know what players I'm going to go for. Jonathan Tah. Let's have a look at Iki Athens. Alright, and I know these cats. Carlos Tevez at the end of his footballing career. Polistero. I've heard of them. Potter. It'd be interesting to see how many of these are actually like real teams. But I'm about to start. Argentina, but they're all fakes. Turkish League, the Swiss League. Oh, Ricky van Wilswinkel. He absolutely, well, he annihilated my Celtic team many years ago now. I still remember it. Right, anyway, I'll be getting quite a bit of, because I'm going to do my transfer business early on. It's the best thing to do in the game in any situation. Get your get your business done early as possible, although it may not always happen. But as you can tell from the title, I am a Celtic fan. I support Ajax as well. If you'd watched my PES 2016, and before I do anything, I save. Okay, remember I'm number 2. This one is save number 2. Liverpool and Milan and Ajax. Let's not get into that just now. But what I'm going to do is, first of all, age, descending order. So yes, so De Vries, he's got a year. I don't want to renew his contract. Brown, how long's he got in his contract? Yusuf Malumbu, I don't rate Malumbu. How long has he got in his contract? I'll give him a chance. Again, these are players that, you know, I mean, how long's he got? Again, I don't rate him, but I do have quite a number of years on him. So transfer policy, loan list. Transfer policy, add to loan list. Daniel Arzani, loan list as well. How long's he got? I'll loan him as well. Pinkovic, I don't really rate him, but I'll give him a chance. Ollie Burke as well, give him a chance. Now I'm going to look for players that I want to sign. So add him because he's a youth player and I do rate him in real life. He's a player that I wish came to Celtic in real life, but now he's like 7 years older. I think he's at Watford. I think he's at Watford currently. I could be wrong on that. Another player that I highly rate as well is Aaron Hickey. Right, he's not in the game. Right, he's not in the game either. Right. Let's go to other Scottish clubs. I know they've got a couple of youth players. I think he's here. Yep. Even Erahon. I think Motherwell had a young guy as well that was really good. Was it McKinstry? Paul Hartley? Is that, no way is that Paul Hartley? No. I thought it was Paul Hartley says. I thought he'd retired by then. Or Turnbull. No. List. Is the goalkeeper Matt? No. I thought he might have been, but he wasn't. Donnarumma. Yeah. Right. Right. Now what I do? Oh, I'm not. Right. No, I think he's worth that, to be completely honest. No, let's try that. So let's try that for Turnbull. You wanted 165. I'm saving myself. So I'm saving myself quite a bit of money there. He seems happy with that. So Ethan Erahon looks set to come in. $153. So you see who's in. All right. The country again, 16. We want to bring youth in. $147. And again, save myself wages there. Let's try Porteous. $183. So again, I'm assuming he signs, I'm saving myself quite a bit of money on wages. Then if I get them in and get some players out, like Donnarumma, he'll be an amazing keeper. He'd probably, I mean, he's already better than De Vries. And the keeper that I've got just now, which is Craig Gordon, and again, he's even better than Bain. I'm going up against Craig Gordon. in real life, I feel Craig Gordon was unlucky not to play at the World Cup. Scotland were at were at the World Cup. I was a bit disappointed that he didn't get to play. So I've got nothing against Craig Gordon, but as my game progresses, I want to bring in youth and stuff. But yeah. Let me be the first to thank you for joining Celtic. I'm a Celtic man, so it's my honour to join. I've got big plans for the club with you at the helm. I've got big plans as well, thanks. First up for you is the International Champions Cup. Use it as a trial by fire to forge a squad capable of seeing us through the season. Oh, and you can expect a bonus should you win the cup. I thought I said a thing not to have music. I'll save Master League 2. I'm going to have to back out because I don't want them settings going forward. I don't want them settings because I turned the music off. I think I didn't come in here, did I? No, I didn't. I'll turn that off as well. In fact, I'll keep it on, and if it's going to get me one of them, I'll just exit the game and come back here. So let's get back to it. Load and Master League 2. I wish I could name them so I know what one that I'm streaming with and what one I'm doing when I'm not streaming. Manager's office. Missions. Win the cup. I'll do my best. Right. What's the game plan? Right, I don't want them tactics or formation. Yeah. Right, let's go with a 4-4-2. I don't have any strikers, so I'll need to bring in a striker or two. Emilio. We need Emilio. Yeah, I'm putting him ahead of there. Ralston, I'll put ahead of Lustig. What's this? Alright, I'm not doing that. So let's get into the game. What's this stadium? does not miss with any of that. What the strips? Oh, beautiful strip. Up against Liverpool purple. Nah, let's just stick with that. Robertson, that could have been another good one to have. No, kick off.
Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. A party atmosphere here, a very, very good turnout.
Yes, Peter, as you have intimated, a great stage for both clubs, a chance for supporters to see their team up close and personal too, and indeed an opportunity to grow the fan base and of course expand into new markets. The success of these events is triggering more, and it's wonderful to know that there's a huge appetite to keep them coming, and I hope they do.
Former Celtic man there, Virgil van Dijk.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say one of the most energetic midfielders.
Has a swing at it! It's in!
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal was always important, and that's a terrific opener.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Liverpool have an early lead. Good start. And that's a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Fabinho. Shaqiri. Oh, great ball! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Shaqiri! And the finish! Saved only by poor finishing.
just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
To the keeper and go again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, good interception. Ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Alexander-Arnold.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes down, but nothing given. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Robertson. Shaqiri.
Well, that's I want a challenge.
And it's Salah. Shaqiri. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Griffiths. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge.
Oh.
Robertson. Celtic in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. It's a loose ball.
Oh.
Managed to get it away. There's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
The game has already resumed here. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping them outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
All the way back and they start again. Fabinho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to...
Fires from distance. Well, he should have done better, and he knows.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Mohamed Salah. Has he picked him out? Firmino, over to the left. Whistle's gone,
penalty.
and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dispatched with certainty.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
So ball's gone out of play, and a change is upcoming. Liverpool take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Great ball, and now the shot. Firmino! He's got away with one there.
Firmino really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And Firmino!
Firmino will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Loose. Battles to win it back. No way through there. It's Firmino. Buck. Shaqiri. That's been won straight back. Space to get it forward quickly. It'll be a throw-in. Firmino. Is it in? And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And the shot! Get that clear. And that will be the final act. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Oh, update on 5. Let's see what the updates are. You know what? I'll just accept it. Oh, I don't have that type of money. Or that type of player. Uh, Let's see if I can get Solanke. Nah, I won't get him. He's a bit past it, I think. Vade. Let's see if I can get Kalechi. Nope, too expensive. He's at the end of his footballing career. Danny Ings. Mama telling us here. Troy Deeney, decent player. Isaac Success. I might go for Isaac Success. Never gonna get him. Or Salah. Eight mil. I'd like to sign Divock Origi, but I'll see what others are out there. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Raheem Sterling. I think it'll cost me a bit. Nah, no chance I am. What about Rashford? Again. Not gonna get him. Rapist. Let's try him. But I'll look for other strikers just in the event that I don't get him. Calvert-Lewin, he would be amazing to have. Not gonna get him or him. And Ross Townsend. Alfred Zaha. He would be amazing to have in that team. Gonna Wickham, Solly Kai. Mitrovic. Yeah, I want somebody that can be in the team for quite a number of seasons. He's gone for a shit. He's gone for a shit. Jason punching. He's gone for a shit. I just had to. Sorry. I say thing, but part of me wants to, but yeah. Federico Chiesa. How much? Nah, too much. Goran Pandev, he's at the end of his career. He'll be way too expensive, I think. A little too much. Again, a little too much. Nah, demands are too much. Maybe. Ah, too much. He'll be too much. Nah, he's too much as well. Try to find a youngish striker. Is not too bad. Again, the demand's going to be too much there. Okay, 4 mil. 496. Now going for one more striker. In fact, I just think these are too much. And how much is this guy? Yeah, don't have them. The money for that guy. mean, he might be worth a gamble, but nah. Master League 2.
Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. It is a spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So the pivotal day, we should know which way this competition is going by the end of it.
Yeah, Peter, and as previously mentioned, hopefully football will be the biggest winner here. It's a tournament that, I think it's fair to say, doesn't demand the heights of competitiveness. You know, fitness plays an important part, and the chance to introduce emerging talent. But it all adds up to a tremendously popular event, and you only have to listen to the noise in this stadium to feel how invested these supporters are.
The action has already started. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. D'Ambrosio, played out to the right. And it's D'Ambrosio. Now it's Candreva. Oh, he's broken through. Keita! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Played it short. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Clearance is very necessary. Quadro Asamoah gets it back. Candreva. It's Nainggolan. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He's got it, and he's got time. And he's cut it out. It seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Aimed low and direct. Nainggolan. Keita. Now it's Keita. Cut out in the nick of time. It's got in, and it is an own goal. Well done.
that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
And it's Keita. Sinclair. D'Ambrosio. Valero. Candreva. Plays it out to the flank. And it's going to be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Celtic would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Candreva. And it's Perisic. England. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Walk forward. What does he try from here? D'Ambrosio.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Perisic. There'll be a throw-in. And it's Nainggolan. Now it's Asamoah. Perisic. Kwadwo Asamoah. Crosses in a low one. Proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Get a throw in. Asamoah. Nainggolan. Valero. Perisic. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? The shot's on! Saved only by poor finishing.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sinclair. Candreva, and he's searching through. Real chance, and the shot!
Thought it was offside.
Wasn't easy.
Keita sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's been taken short. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sinclair brings the ball forward, looking to force his way through. Chance! João Miranda, and time is up. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Celtic were brave in standing up to much fancied opponents, and this can be a real source of confidence and a date to remember now.
Oh well. Yeah, I've got a big game against Livingston coming up. Henry 320. You know what? I need a striker, so Divock Origi. Right, I brought guys in, didn't I? Right. Who else? I'm no saving because I've lost anyway, so. I think with Divock Origi, bolster my attacking.
Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. This has been quite an event, and it's an event that should grow from strength to strength from now on.
Well, I think all the signs are pointing in the right direction, Peter. If the...
Shoots! This could fall anywhere!
Too much.
Throw in. Ajax seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. No? Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Aimed low and direct. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
What a throw in. Shakes the shoots. That really should have hit the net.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Quickly. Keeper goes long, cuts it out. Chance to break. Battles to win it back. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He is going into that little black book. Oh, good ball. He's gone for it! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goal-kicking there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Celtic pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
And it's been taken straight back. Zayek plays it out to the wing. Trezeguet crosses in a low one. Hits one! Fires it in low. Can he get the shot away? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. What an adventurous run from a defender. Keeper's ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Oh, there was nothing in that.
Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
About to occur. Schroeder. Tadic.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Referee's given a throw. Another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's got options out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Referee has given a corner. Gets up to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Huntelaar, and Huntelaar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Lustig with a fine tackle. So that's it. It is all over. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
My final thoughts, we were rubbish, absolute rubbish. But we got a point. Oh, excuse me. Now we're going to Livingston, and I need to prepare for Livingston. Ooh. Oh, hiccups. Divock Origi has joined, so I'm happy that Divock Origi will be there to bolster my team. So thank you for that. Where was it? Oh, sorry. Oh, alone. Right. Divock Origi has joined Celtic, which I'm delighted. Defeating Henry. Okie dokie. A million for him would be excellent. Let's save. I actually thought it was match day, so it doesn't matter. Gamboa. Probably won't fight too much on because he's not in my immediate plans. think 7, if we get 2 extra mil for him, I'll be happy with that. Right. What else is down here? You know what? I'll save again just because of the Key tactics. Celtic Park. Well, let's have Lincoln in their black. Oh, Dolly Menga. The Menga boys. But I need to get players out, so I won't be saying them, I don't think.
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing.
Can't believe Scott Brown's not the captain.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectations. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
Just joining us, we are already underway.
Stupid pass.
Celtic pinning their hopes now on a new manager, one with no previous experience at this level. It is a bold, a risky move, but there have been notable success stories like this down the years. What about this one, Jim?
Well, I think whatever happens here, we need to give him a dozen games or so before we can really begin to judge. It's difficult to know what to expect. He just needs total support and an early win or two, and that could see him hit the ground running.
Shots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Griffiths. Be a throw. Gets into a dangerous position. Celtic still to register a shot on target. And that is not finding anyone.
not going to make any further progress now.
Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Origi.
Origi.
Now a chance to break. Hoists it high. Can he put it away? And the follow-up. Goal! Half-time imminent. What a time to score. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping carry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky come your way.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Challenge stood up well against his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Gets things going for the second half.
Celtic need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. And I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's got through.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's had a go! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. Origi battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really...
And the follow-up! Trying, outcome could so easily have been different.
Griffiths certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Out to the left it goes. Too much on it and out of play. Celtic have decided now is the time to make their final change. Celtic opting to make a double change here. Celtic running out of time and still a goal behind. Ball through needs to be good here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Lustig plotting from out on the right-hand side.
Celtic are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Celtic are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Celtic have to get it into the box and quickly. Lustig tings it out wide, and it's Lustig. Decent ball.
Celtic have a simple task to find something sustained now, and
The referee brings it to a close. Celtic beaten on opening day, and maybe just a little short of sharpness. Still, time is on their side. All is far from lost. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
well, what a disappointing way to start a new campaign. All that pre-season graft in building up to this, and the points slip away. Game number 2 will take on an added importance now.
We're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Ah, well. On to game 2, whoever that's against. Never heard of any of these guys. Because I've already signed them, so but I'm improving. Oh, Aberdeen. Got Aberdeen next. Tough game. Very tough game. Bologna, De Vries and Henry. Let's see if I can just get just a slightly bit more. Okay. No. He wasn't in my plans anyway, so. And who's this for? Kawase. Jack Henry has left the club. I'll try and bring in a striker that I need. Okay. Mention somebody else here. Oh, matey, get us a striker. Good look it. I'll accept that. Yeah, he's got a few years left in his contract, so can I get any more from him? This is the last thing I'm going to think of. 1.2, get a bit more. Actually, I'll actually get a gold, didn't I? So was that MD in here that... no. Oh, he has... he is kind of decent as a striker. $785. I'll probably try and sign him if I can. That's what I was trying to do. I try and get, you know, my business done early if I can. It's not always the case. If I can get him out. Got a big game against Aberdeen coming up. At least I know McTominay can play in midfield and up front. Rogston and Johnson. Let's see what they are. Because I'm using him, I want to try and thingy, so 803. If I get a million for him, I'll let him go. Did I miss something? Alright, the guy that's went out on loan. I'm still waiting for De Vries to let's save. His fingers are every day I was waiting for. Did I go for him? Oh, I forgot about them. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about them. I'll wait and see how McTominay goes before I look at them. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about them. Going down Village Road. It should be Pataudry. I'm going to bring in. Yeah, okay, I'm going to bring in Emilio Zaguirre. Also going to play Ryan Porteous. Who else has gone in? And the right back. There. Because I suspect it'll be Doris De Vries's last game, I'll give him a send-off. Well, does he plays on the right hand and centre. Who else? Beaten nor bite on. I'll put on the subs bench. Oh, that's right, the striker. Huh. And captain is Scott Brown. Let's go.
So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful yellow sunshine.
That looks nothing like Bitordry.
Conditions for the beautiful game. At least that is how it should be. The backdrop could not be any more idyllic. The players are
Scott
with us
McKenna's
now.
that
The crowd is in
Autistic
equal
one.
number and in shirt sleeve order. It is lovely to be able to breathe fresh air without having to wrap oneself up to the gills and simply to turn up and to enjoy a match that matters to so many. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. They've got underway here pretty promptly. And he's there to cut it out. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Help's available out wide. And that should be the keepers. Throw in. Aberdeen made a reasonable start to the season. Claw first up. He hits one! Back into the middle with a delicate ball. Fires it in low. Forward it goes. Aberdeen taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's a hit! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter. And while
I
that's
think
fairly
Aberdeen
obvious,
had a shot
the
on
rest
goal.
of their attacking play is actually quite good.
But who knows?
Laid back in. Tucks in with a cross. And it's hoisted clear. Is there any support? He might not need it. Needs to get it forward quickly.
Origi. That is as far as they're going to go. Aimed long and direct. Here comes the corner.
My passes just aren't direct enough.
Great leap! He's delivered all right! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully made, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Buck.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All the decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Celtic don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
Griffiths.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Defending was strong and firm. They could break here. Shoots! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Through to the goalkeeper.
Oh, ho, ho.
And the counter is on. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Origi. It's Origi! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well played, he saw that coming.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Stevie me. Who else? Fuck it, I'm bringing on Edward.
Celtic have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy. Goes for it! Should have been the equaliser.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. Aberdeen can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Forward it goes. And there goes the final.
Former Celtic man.
Analysed to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They've lost the game.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim.
Maybe I'm just not good enough. Know what? M. Johnson. R12. I will win a game. I'm getting closer. I can't let Lee Griffiths go. I just can't. I don't have enough strikers. So unfortunately he will not be going. Not unless they're willing to pay like 11 million. Itchy ear. I can't let Kieran Tierney go. I can't. No less give like 20. Just not willing to let him go. It's not something I'm going to do. Let's go to game plan. Yeah, he's a geary. Although there's Scott McTominay. Who else? Tom Rogic. Going to give him a game, and I'm going to start Emilio. Ziggy Gordon, man. Ziggy Gordon. Let's go.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion.
So it's away we go then.
Well, both teams have had a frustrating start to the season, not a single win between them.
Origi.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Celtic suffered a frustrating loss last time, from which the boss is hoping for a reaction. Just brushed off the ball there.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? No question, that's a foul.
Oh, see Suresh.
And that's going to be a booking.
Origi. He's played him through. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Great run on the overlap here.
Oh, that's neat. Played into the middle. Strong punch.
We hit half-time, so neither team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Celtic pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Let's put a stop to that. Hamilton Academical come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
And that's been levered clear. And it's been taken straight back.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Looking to going for goal! That really should have hit the net.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
There's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. So here he is, making his first appearance in new colours. Brings it forward. Looks to clip it forward. Rogic. One final crack at it now. Rogic.
Rogic! The keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And now the breakaway. It's a good foot in there.
Celtic merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Celtic don't have many options, and
He's gone for it!
oh, the ball's come loose.
And the cutback.
And that is that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Celtic can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do.
Arzani for Zagreb. Yeah, cracker. Nope, don't have the... He's gone somewhere. $200,000. Oh, I need to take that hit. Had to take that hit. Ah, that was another player. But I don't know if... Anyway. That's no bad for him. That's no too bad for him, by the way. That's... Well, I'll take it because it's 5 million more. James Forrest has left Celtic. Now I've got a must win against Hibs. Going up. I've just seen that. Conturipa. That's that team must be full of cunts. I just noticed that there. I've really paid attention. But yeah. I mean, that's not a bad backup keeper, by the way. Mark Travers, that's not a bad backup. This guy is at Hearts currently. Is it Claudio Braga? No. Oh damn, that would have been epic if it was. Let's see, Bruno Fernandes. Is that the... Is it not? Gone up against him. how do I spell his name? The guys at Newcastle. Just want to see if he's in there. Um, 2 seconds. He's in the Brazilian league. Nope. Anyway, he's in the Atletico, so where is the Brazilian league? Nah, it's not him. What other decent teams in Brazil? Is that Vinicius Junior? No, is that Vinicius Junior? No. Nah. Oh well. Oh well. Let's save again. Yeah, I say Bruno Fernandes. That'd be sick. Also, I can't do that. I can't do that. So it would have to be that. What's the game plan? I'll have a quick look at that. Bring him in. Even Erahon. Aranake. Try to think who else. I'm going to bring in Ryan Porteous. on. Let's go.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that. What should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here. People have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled. And indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Throw in. Forward it goes. The shot's on! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Tries his luck! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
Origi hits it! And again the keeper stands strong.
Origi can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Celtic have so far failed to win any of their 3 games this season. And it's a trend that surely mustn't continue. Throw it. Big chance! Just couldn't stay down for him.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Celtic have been susceptible to late first-half goals over recent weeks, so determined not to concede this time. He's got away, and he's gone for it! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And that'll be the final action of the
I think I need to extend the actual time.
Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
to review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oof.
Take by the keeper, he's read that well. Origi into opposition territory.
Ah, shite.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made the take.
Now the breakaway. Let's put a stop to that. Drilled in low. Hips, get it back again. Is it in? Saved only by poor finishing. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Oh, that was a bad one. I'm not gonna lie, that did look a bad one.
So the manager making the last of his changes. Hibbs making 2 changes as we speak.
Would have been on Turnbull.
In towards the centre.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Hibbs are in search of their winner. It's got through to him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
a waste.
Oh, fuck off!
And time is up. And stalemate.
One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0.
Would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall,
I think I just need more time on the pitch. Really? Okie dokie. Oh, the... Wonder if it'll let me extend... Yeah. I'm going to go to the toilet. Back in a minute. I'm back. I keep meaning to sort this out, but... I'm liking this guy so far. Since he done so well, I'll give him another chance.
Celtic preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it have to be occasion. So it's back, bigger and better than ever before. I do hope everybody is ready for another ride on the emotional roller coaster.
Bring it on, Peter. I'm looking forward to a competition that always delivers entertainment, whether through its football or indeed its supporting cast of emotions. Neither of these teams will want a trip back to the drawing board after this, so I think we can expect something quite lively.
From a Rangers club.
So off we go then. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's got away, shakes the shoots, superb goal!
And some of the best managers I've played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Lokomotiv Moscow have an early lead. Good start. The referee's awarded a free kick.
What? Are you ref?
Too much on it and out of play. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Seriously.
Denisov plays it forward.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Try from distance. Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Denisov. Smolov.
Played out to the right. Just brushed off the ball there. Going after it. Lustig. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
I've got a ball back.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal.
I've got a ball. Let's see again. I got the ball, ref.
Picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, it was a beautifully played cross and really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Keeps everyone guessing. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Loose, who's getting there? Oh, there's something you don't see every day. Denisov.
Celtic are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Pushes it out wide.
Oh, that's a waste. And that's out of reach. Lustig. Lustig.
Going to be the final action of the first half.
So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal.
A decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half.
Celtic need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambitions must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And can he put it away?
Smolov.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good foot in there. Can he get the shot away? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Shoot! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Fuck off with the passing, man.
He's left his man. Battles to win it back. Denisov.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Shot! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Lokomotiv Moscow
With a 2-goal lead, things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Get that clear. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Lustig. And that's been levered clear. Defence has got rid of that. Crunching tackle. He hits it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can boost their energy levels now.
Smolov. Nicely measured pass. And through to the goalkeeper. And that's that. Well, this clearly wasn't the start they're looking for, so they're going to have to bounce back and look to win from now on in. A real test of resolve and of character. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, we can't dress it up. It's not a nice way of opening the group. They're immediately under pressure to bounce back in the next one.
Gosh, got Barcelona and Besiktas. Oof.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. St Johnstone are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
Just joining us, we are already underway. It's cut loose. Origi. Hits one! That carried quite a threat. Still goalless at the moment. This is in a low one. Room for a shot. They've got it back as soon as they get... Can he score?
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Into some space. Tries a header! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Celtic themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Nice touch. Aimed long and direct. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Origi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Griffiths. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Beautifully done. Sinclair comes on a charge down the left. Aimed low and direct. Well, they could break here. Pushes it out wide. Sinclair. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. But still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. It beats the game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Celtic in for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. They are already... He's gone for it! Hoists it high.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Forward. What does he try from here? Tries to get it forward. Goes for goal! He scores! The second half sparks straight into life.
St Johnstone are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Dinks one in. Could try cutting inside here. Cut out in the nick of time. Tierney goes looking. Forward it goes. St Johnstone are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
He's gone for it! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
St Johnstone go into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, 4-1 cleanly. Great run on the overlap here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
And now they can launch a counter. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. With no messing about, it is red. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's lifting it over. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a crack. And another time. It's there. 2 ahead. Late in the day. Game over, surely. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit. True finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
St Johnstone are 2 up and into a position of real strength. Real chance to break. Out to the left it goes. Cuts it out. And it's Origi. The final whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to
Andros Townsend. Okay, you know, select one. Okay. This will be my last game, then I'll be going off. I've got to show up and deliver in about 5 hours.
Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We have already started here. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yellow. Just for coming together.
Origi. Forward. What is he? He's gone for goal! A great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's surely a foul, free kick.
Okay.
And that's going to be a booking. Goes for goal! Looking to get within range. Motherwell being made to look sloppy in possession here. He's had a look, has a hit! Rogic. And now the breakaway. That is terrific skill. Massive leap! In he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
Origi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Shoots! Aimed long and direct. Defender's on the back foot. Gets wrestled off the ball. Rogic. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Goes for it! No, he's missed it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Gets it back. He'll have a dig! He's delivered all right! Half-time imminence! What a time to score! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Come on, ref.
That'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the game has already resumed here.
Celtic don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first.
Looking to shoot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Motherwell on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
It's being played forward. Oh, good interception. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Origi. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rogic plays it forward. Rogic. Could move up a gear here. He's left his man. Shot, and the shot! Back of the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really committed.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Shoots! Needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues.
I'm done.